From the block to the top, we rising in succession. Oh yeah.
Now, are we going to look back in future and say buying Mint Stake share at these prices was an absolute gift? Now, I'm going to give you my opinion on that in this video. There's a lot to catch up on. There's a lot going on with Mint Stake share right now. But first and foremost, you guys know the drill. If you're watching this, enjoying it, but haven't yet subscribed, please 100 hand slap that subscribe button. Leave me and Mr. Wookham some love in the comments, and rest assured, we'll have you a long time if you do. Mr. Wookham's just drinking from a puddle, absolutely minging. Now, I don't know if you saw the Mint Stake share AMA last night. It was great to hear Aaron's take on things and to sort of reinforce what is coming for Mint Stake share in the very near future. Now, of course, we did have that exploit some weeks back. The community is held very strong as a whole. We've seen a dip in the price around sort of 60% down from the previous all-time high. I see that as an opportunity, and if you're anything like me, you only use risk capital in the first place anyway. Now, I know there are some paper hands, as we call them sometimes. I'm not trying to be disrespectful by saying that, but people that are sort of selling $5, $10, $15, panic selling. Now, most likely those people are probably over leveraged. They probably use money that they didn't have to get involved in the protocol in the first place. Maybe they owe their mum some money for that Cheetos multi-pack. Now, of course, if they have to sell and pay their mums back, then that's what they have to do. But personally for me, I've just been compounding. And if the price does drop any lower than 5 cents, it's been hanging there fairly strong last 24 hours, then I will most likely add to my position with a DCA. So you can see this one of two ways. You can see it as a massive opportunity to get in if you're not already in, or a massive opportunity to DCA, or you can see it as a bad thing and get the hell out. Each to their own, but I know what my take on things is. I've got to try and get Wookham's through this gate, and he's not quite sure about it. Wookham's, come on, come on. Good boy. Yeah, he's figured it out. Good boy. He's a smart fish, our Mr. Wookham's. But selling MSS tokens this close to the completion of the comprehensive PEC Shield security audit, and this close to the implementation of lending, I would certainly not be doing that myself. Now, this is not financial advice. You do what the hell you want to do. That's on you entirely. But when the lending does get rolled out, there will be a way of extracting value from your tokens without even selling your tokens. Now, I have done a video on the mechanics on how this lending protocol is going to work, and I'll leave the link to that video up here somewhere so you can check that out. But that's something I'm very excited about personally, and I do think there probably are people waiting on the sidelines for when this audit and the token migration is complete. Now, Aaron was saying last night that the current price is such a long way from the next mint price, which I think is 22 cents, that there'd be no profit in exploiting the contract right now. And before we even get there, which is like another sort of 4x or so from here, the migration will be complete, the audit will be complete, everything will be watertight. So people probably are waiting right now for the sort of green light on the audit and the green light on the token migration. But, you know, being the degen that I am, I like to sort of buy when others aren't buying. So as I've said, if it does continue to drop a little bit further, I do have some buy signals for myself. So I'll be buying another little bag if it drops much below 5 cents. So let's see what happens there. If not, I'm more than happy with my position. I'm compounding every single day. I could extract a very good wedge of capital every day if I wanted to right now from this protocol, even at these prices. So I'm seeing this as a massive, massive opportunity, being in from literally day one. So shout out to Uncle Rick for calling me up and telling me about it. And it's been a real ride. And as I've said before, investing in new DeFi protocols is basically venture capital. So we are invested in brand new businesses. There are going to be hiccups. There are going to be things that happen and go wrong. It's just how does the company, how does the protocol respond to those hiccups? And I've been extremely impressed with the Mint Stake share dev. I've been extremely impressed with the core community, and this thing is still an absolute monster. So I'm really looking forward to the token migration being completed. I'm really looking forward to the security audit being completed, and I think that's going to give a lot of people waiting on the outside a lot of confidence to come in. So I'm personally just chilling out right now and compounding every single day. Me and Mr. Wookham's growing our wealth every single day. That's what we do, that's how we roll. So we'll be doing some more updates going forward. I've had an absolutely insane past 14 days becoming a landlord for the first time, and me and the family moving properties as well. But we're kind of through the bulk of the work there. And in other news, we've just booked our flights to Mexico, so we probably will be out there for a couple of months from the end of October. So I cannot wait for that. Our first apartment in Oaxaca is all booked, and then we're going to be spending a bit of time in Mexico City, my favorite city in the world, and then onto the coast, onto the west coast, to visit some friends and spend a bit of time on the beach. And for the crypto market as a whole, I've been given some specific dates where I believe things are going to go crazy. And I think from the 17th of October, I think will be the turning point, the pivot point for crypto in general. And obviously with MSS being linked to BNB, once all of that starts taking off, it's going to be an absolute whole new level of insanity. And one thing to remember is the alt season has not started. Bitcoin has not gone into price discovery yet. We are going to have to wait for that to happen before we start to see the real madness with the altcoins. So stay patient, everyone. Again, nothing you hear on here is financial advice, just my take. But I do believe that we have a big pivot point coming up around the 17th of October. And there are going to be some life-changing gains for people that are positioned correctly, people that have been buying the fear, people that have been buying the FUD and buying the blood. So I hope you guys are all having an absolutely amazing day, whatever you're doing. Stay bullish, and we'll see you all in the next video.
Yeah, out rolling with the squad, we all flex. Drip in diamonds, all the haters second guessing. $1 million swagger, yeah, we making the impression. From the block to the top, we rising in succession. Oh yeah.